like the Atlantic and I'm going down like the Titanic.
I can't believe
Like the
this is my
Atlantic and
life,
I'm going down
and it is
like
kind of
the
crazy.
Titanic. It's blue like the Atlantic and I'm going down like the Titanic. It's blue like the Atlantic and I'm going.
Okay. Um, I'm back. This is my official return. Like, Jesus Christ, it's been a while. And I have a raging fucking headache. Okay. So this, you know, I got some due to my video from yesterday, I got some questions that got to be asked, and I'm going to address those now. First question, yes, I am back. Second question, yes, my novel will continue. My novel will continue. Third and final question is about the Deku X Toga. Deku fucking. What if Deku and Toga were bound by fate? I'll probably give you guys. I'll probably keep that going. Yeah, I'm probably gonna keep that going, most likely. Forget all the twist things I tried to do. Fuck all that. No, I'm gonna just keep it going. They're gonna be their own separate categories. So Deku, what if Deku was a villain? Um, and his team and all that, they will not coincide with what if Deku and Toga were bound by fate. So I'm keeping those two separate. But without further ado, this is a new what if. Like, yo, I'm back, so I want to kick this shit off with something good. This is what if Deku had the abilities of the redo healer hero. If you don't know what that is, it's a fucked up manga. Or I guess anime since last season. It's a new anime. If you don't know who the redo healer hero is, then you really gotta watch it. I'm telling you, you think the shit I post is fucked up. You should really go fucking see that. Alright, so in this one, Deku is thought to be quirkless. He's thought to be quirkless. But at the age of, well, no, he's not thought to be quirkless. It's just that it's thought that his quirk wasn't going to manifest. Didn't have the extra joint, but it was thought that his quirk never would have manifested due to the fact of, it being a weak quirk. So the doctors didn't really care. So the bullying would be just as worse, except he wouldn't be bullied for being quirkless. He would be bullied for not knowing his quirk. Until he's, maybe like 5. I want to start all this off at 5. See, at the age of 5, Deku began to work out. He realized that if he wanted to become a hero and manifest his quirk, then maybe he needed to build muscle. So, Deku started to work out increasingly and increasingly and increasingly over the years. Until one day at the age of 7, Deku tore his left tendon. Now, Deku tore it, and he was in excruciating pain. All he thought was, shit, this hurts, shit, this hurts, shit, this hurts. I really hope it heals. Oh my god, I need to go to a doctor. Deku's mom rushes him to the doctor, and the doctor says nothing's wrong with Deku. And Deku's astounded. He no longer feels the pain, though. And he just now realizes this. So, Inko is thinking, wait, does my son have some sort of regeneration quirk? Oh my god, they said his quirk would never manifest, but this is amazing. So they run tests and find out that his quirk isn't a regeneration quirk, it's a healing quirk. But with a twist. There's different types of healing. You have corruption heal, and he's gonna use all this stuff like real maneuver like. Okay. Enhancement heal. Keep track of this. Corruption, enhancement, and regeneration. So the difference is he used regeneration heal on his leg by accident without knowing. It automatically activated. But also alongside that, enhancement heal started to activate as well. So every time Deku, overworks himself and his body begins to feel like stressed and stuff like that, heal would kick in and it'll start to fix and decrease his tiredness and fatigue. And Deku would then start to work out more and more. And every time Deku tears something in his body, it grows back stronger. Yeah. Say, for instance, Deku breaks a bone and it heals and it becomes enhanced. So, yeah, this carries on throughout the years. The bullying stops because everybody realizes that Deku has a quirk and it manifested. So he's fine. He's cool. And Deku begins to work increasingly hard to build his muscle. Deku realized that he can now run faster on the leg that was supposed to be tore and that he wasn't supposed to be able to walk again. But he realized that he's able to run faster. He's able to jump a little bit higher. Not to All Might level. Not to someone with the spring quirk and the legs type level. No, he's able to jump. Let's say you stack 3 tables high. He's able to jump on all 3 tables, without having to touch his feet. He's able to jump like that. So, Deku begins to work out. Like, I'm talking, he's swelling himself up. But not to All Might level, because we don't need no ultra buff Deku. It gets to the point where Bakugo realizes, hey, this nerd, he ain't looking that much like a nerd no more. Like, pretty sure if he wanted to, he could fuck my mom and there was nothing I could do about it. So yeah, Deku's like, he's buff. He's built, he has that Sung Jin Woo body, that Monkey King body, pure abs. Okay, I'm talking just post time skip Deku. All right, so he goes to clean off Bodega Beach. I don't think it's called Bodega Beach. I'm gonna just call it Bodega Beach. He goes to clean it off, and he looks at this as a workout, and he slowly but surely begins to clean it off. The progress is tedious and it's all long until he learns something about his quirk. There is another type of heal, and what it does is it corrodes stuff. Not to the state of Shigaraki, but it corrodes stuff. All right. So Deku starts to use corruption heal, and he starts to realize that he could put it to one place on his body. His hands weren't the only things that could heal. So Deku then begins to activate corruption heal and try to deactivate it. He focuses on this tedious task. It may seem like I'm wasting time and I'm dragging it on, but I'm not. He's practicing. And all for this part right here. So we get to the start of the anime, and this is when Deku, he gets... Bakugo doesn't tease him, and everyone realizes that Deku's swole, and he's basically on track to become a hero. And so when the teacher says, doesn't Izuku Midoriya want to go as well? Nobody really, looks back, because everyone's like, of course he's going to get in. He has to. And Bakugo tries to challenge Deku, but they fought before, and things didn't really go the way they wanted. It was more of a standstill than anything. A tie. So, what time am I looking at? I don't know. What time is it? Oh, okay. So, all the girls just swoon over Deku. They all love him. Like, no one's stopping Deku from doing whatever he wants to do. We get to the sludge villain attack. Now, I'm going to say that this still happens, but something happens, all right? Some, fucking weird happens. As the sludge villain starts to try to take over Deku's body, Deku then begins to feel slightly fatigued. Then his quirk starts to kick in. He starts healing himself, trying to make sure that he doesn't pass out and faint. Deku does this repeatedly and repeatedly and repeatedly until he tries Corruption Heal. Now, he does Corruption Heal on the sludge villain. Shit just fucking demolishes. All Might comes and just Detroit smashes the fucking sludge villain. Just Texas smash completely. Not giving a fuck. Just amplifying the wind pressure. And All Might gives his, congrats to Deku for holding out that long. But then All Might looks towards the sludge villain and he sees that it's not a sludge villain anymore. It's a person. And All Might asks Deku what's his quirk. And Deku then states that he's a healer. And Deku also asks for All Might's autograph, and All Might gives it willingly. All Might asks, hey kid, can you try to, heal this over here? My side? Just wondering if this child may be the key to his problems. And Deku does it, and it works. All Might begins to cough up blood at an alarming rate. But he tells Deku that it's nothing to worry about. It's just him. He was injured a while ago with his fight from All For One, so yeah. Now, All Might jumps off with the guy, but instead of putting him in a bottle, puts him in handcuffs because he's not sludge right now. He's not sludge, okay? He's pure human. So, All Might does that. That means that the sludge villain attack on Bakugo never happens. And All Might is now basically in his prime shit. And so Deku runs home and he bursts through the door. And all Inko hears is, Mom, you will never believe what I meant. Deku's like stuttering over his words and biting his tongue. Inko thumps him on the head and says, spit it out. And Deku rubs his forehead and says, I met All Might today. And Inko looks surprised. I'm leaving it off there. I know this was a short comeback, but hey, be thankful for what you get. I will also be posting another video tomorrow, and sayonara. Stay pervy, my guy.